Hi and welcome. I'm Jessie. I'm a yoga teacher based in Winnipeg, Manitoba. I'm stuck in quarantine, just like most people are in the world right now, and I've decided to take this as an opportunity to start to make some videos to share with other people who are also stuck at home. So this video is sort of a launch video. I'm going to take you through a nice warm-up practice. A good one if you're just starting out your day, or maybe you're just about to work out but you want to have a little bit of a stretch first. So it'll be about 15 to 20 minutes, just some basics to get you going, get some blood pumping, maybe get a little bit of a sweat. So without further ado, I'm going to throw up my hair. I'm going to throw my hair up. I'm going to put my hair in a bun and we're going to get started. So coming to your mat in a comfortable seat to start with, whatever that means for you. So if you're comfortable sitting on your shins, awesome. You can also sit cross-legged, like so. Or if neither of those are comfortable for you, you can extend your legs out long, or even sit in cobbler with your feet together. Whatever works. That's basically my mantra when it comes to yoga. If something isn't working for you the way I'm doing it, feel free to modify. Make it your own. Resting your hands on your legs, however your legs are positioned, just resting the palms, feeling the warmth seeping into your legs. Sitting up nice and tall, straightening out through the spine as you sit up, crown of the head lifting towards the ceiling. Breathing deep down into the belly as you close off your eyes. Start to let your attention sink from your thoughts and your mind down into the body. Feeling all the way down into the foundations of your seat, feeling your hip bones or your shins, grounding down into the floor, feeling any other areas that are grounding into the floor as well. That sensation of heaviness and pressure that tells you that you're being supported and held. Sitting up tall from that seat, shoulders are going to rise up towards the ears and then come back and down as you exhale. So up towards the ears. Inhale, down and around. Exhale. So again, inhale up, exhale, down and around. One more time. Starting to open up the eyes again here, and we'll just do some quick neck stretches. So first, bringing your head down so your chin comes to your chest. So you might have a little bit of a double chin going on, but we're not going to worry about that because it doesn't matter what your yoga pose looks like to anyone outside. It matters what it feels like to you, the inside. If you want to, you can interlace your hands, take them to the back of your head, and just apply a gentle pressure. Release and lift the head up. And taking the nose now up towards the ceiling, lifting the head up, resting the shoulders back as you open through the front of your throat. Chin back down. Slowly we'll take our ear to shoulder. We'll start on the left hand side, just gently lowering the head down. If you want to, again, you can add the pressure of your hand just on the part of your head right above your ear. It's optional, you don't have to add that on if you don't need to. Inhale, lifting the head. Exhale over to the right hand side now. Same thing, if you want to add the hand if you did it on the other side. You'll do it on this side as well. And notice if your shoulders are trying to shrug up and get away from the stretch. Inhale, bringing the head back up to center, so dropping the nose down one more time. And we're going to do half neck rolls, so coming through the same pose that we just did, so ear to shoulder, back down through center, and up and around to the other side. So you'll just do this a few times, gently, slowly moving through these half circles, taking your time, and taking care with your neck. One roll left here, and then we'll bring the head up into a neutral position once again. So we're going to start to move our body a little more now. So first of all, we're going to take some breaths. Inhale, reaching up for the ceiling. Exhale, bringing the hands down through heart center. Inhale up. Very simple, just one breath, two movements. Exhale down. One more time like that. And exhale, bringing the hands to heart center. And we'll come onto all fours for our next position. So transitioning however you need to come onto hands and knees with your palms right under your elbows, right under your shoulders. So everything is stacked. Hips and knees are in line as well. So with any luck, I should be properly lined up here. So I'm actually just gonna tuck that in so you can see what I'm doing here. Our first pose will be cat-cow. So we're gonna move through one breath. Inhale, one movement. Exhale, one movement. So you'll inhale, drop your belly down, pelvis tilts forward as your chest comes forward, gaze lifts. Exhale, reverse that. So tucking the pelvis under, taking the spine and lifting it up towards the ceiling, pressing through the hands, lifting through the shoulders and dropping the head. So as we start to match that up with our breath, we move a little bit faster than that first one. Exhale to round and lift. So again, we'll practice this anywhere from 3 to 6 times or more if you want to pause and just practice some cat-cows now. Last one here. And then as you're next ready to inhale, you'll come to a neutral spine, reaching the crown of the head out in front of you. So we're just going to warm up the core a little bit here with what I would normally call a bird dog crunch. So you'll reach your right hand, your left foot back behind you, and then you're going to crunch in, elbow towards the knee. Okay, so reaching away. You might need to keep your leg bent if you're in a smaller space. That's fine. That's not going to affect the exercise at all. Try not to kick any furniture, so we'll do the same on the other side for 3 reps as well. So same thing, just opposite. So left foot, or rather right foot, left hand is going to lift here. Exhale, crunching in, reach to inhale. Exhale, crunch, reach, and crunch for 3. And then placing it all back down again for a calf stretch. So you can reach your right leg back behind you, placing the ball of the foot down on the floor. So your toes, and then also that little part of the foot just below the toes will need to be grounded down in order for you to get that stretch. So as you press back through that heel on the right, you'll really feel that calf start to open a lot. Can be really intense at first, but stick with it, breathe through it. Gazes down towards the hands, and then we'll place that knee down. Just switch sides. placing the ball of the foot down on the left, and then pressing back into the hands just as much as you need to in order to get enough of a stretch for you. So that might not be adding very much pressure from the hands at all, and that's totally fine. And then placing the knee back down, we'll take the knees out nice and wide here, and just sit the hips back, coming into a nice child's pose here. So lowering the chest down, reaching the arms away. You can rest your forehead right down on your mat. So you're sitting back while you're also elongating and reaching forward. For a moment to cool down a tiny bit. And then we're going to rise back up onto our all fours or tabletop. From here we're going to start to transition into a downward facing dog. So first move your knees back. So you're coming into a low plank. From your low plank, then you can start to tuck the toes under. Might want to adjust where you are on your mat. Tucking the toes under, you'll start to lift the knees. Once the knees are lifted, you can lift the hips, lift them up, and then back. Starting to lower the heels, and you might want to bend your knees in quite a bit to start with here. You can play with extending the legs straight if you feel a little bit more flexible, but focus on keeping your upper body in line. So when I say that, I mean, don't do what I'm doing right now. So as an example, what you want to do is really push through your arms so that your head and arms, shoulders, and spine are in one line. So think of a triangle shape. If you were to straighten your legs, you're trying to make a really nice triangle of two lines of your body and one line of the floor. Bringing the knees back down here, just taking a little moment. Sitting back down again, so if you can sit on your shins, go ahead. Again, any type of a seat is perfect, as long as it feels good in your body. So we're gonna take a twist here. Inhaling the arms up over the head. And as we exhale, we'll take the left hand across the body over to the right leg, and your right hand is gonna go back behind you, just behind your hip or your foot, whatever's on the floor there. You'll use that arm to support you as you sit up, inhale, lift the chest. As you exhale, you'll turn through your twist using this left hand to help guide you around. So inhale for length, sitting up tall. Exhale into your twist. And then release, exhaling and turning to sit back towards the front. So we'll inhale to reach those arms up again. Big inhale, exhale to turn into the twist. So the arms are just the reverse. Right hand comes to left knee, left hand behind. Sitting up tall. Exhale to turn into the twist. One more breath. Inhale to sit up tall. Exhale your twist. And then releasing that, coming into a forward fold. So to do that, you'll bring your hands onto the floor in front of you, starting to come onto your knees. You'll just step onto one foot here, and then another one. Voila, forward fold. So your feet will be about your hips distance apart. So it should be a nice comfortable width. You don't want your feet right next to each other. Inhale to lengthen out your spine, bringing it up to a parallel level with the floor. And then exhale, bending into the knees, coming down so that the belly makes contact with the legs, and then letting the head and neck rest and be heavy. Hands can rest on the back of the ankles, shins, they can rest on the floor, whatever feels comfortable for you here. So we're just going to stay and breathe for a moment. You can nod and shake the head. If you you'd like to, you can reach for opposite elbows, forming a little rectangle with your arms. With that, you can come a little bit lower as it's dragging you down, and you can sway a little from side to side. Feels really good. For me, if it doesn't feel good for you, then please feel free to just stay still in your forward fold. So releasing the arms, we'll inhale to halfway lift again, and exhale to fold, and you can walk your hands out into a downward facing dog. You might want to take a step back with your feet as well, depending where you're at on your mat, and just coming into this downward facing dog shape again. We're going to inhale the right leg up and back, lifting it any amount that feels good. And then we're going to exhale, bringing the knee, bending it in towards the chest, and seeing if you can step it down. So if you get about halfway, that's great. You can just grab your ankle, move it forward. Maybe you're able to just step all the way forward, and that's good too. So bringing the knee down on the back, coming into a nice low lunge. Just heard my knee crack in the back. No pain though, that's okay. So any cracks and pops that aren't painful, it's just your joints re-lubricating themselves. So coming into this nice low lunge, hands on the front knee for support and balance. And then once you feel balanced, you can release the hands and start to reach your arms forward, and then back and down and around. So we're just going to make some big arm circles 3 times. Good. Bringing the hands down, you can press back into a half split. So front leg straightens out as much as is comfortable for you. So you can keep it bent a little bit if you like. Lowering the chest down over the leg as you fold. And then coming forward again, just walking the hands. Lifting the back knee, so tucking under the toes. Lifting up for high lunge. Inhale the arms up. And exhale to open. So your left arm is going to come forward, right arm is going to sweep back. Awesome job. Inhale forward, exhale, drop the hands down. Step back for downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the left leg. Exhale, bending in that knee, stepping forward. Coming into a low lunge. Bringing the hands onto the knee. Inhale. Okay, we're making those circles. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. So there's 3 breaths. 3 circles. Good. And then bringing the hands down, pressing into your half split pose. Sitting those hips back as you straighten out and fold over the leg. Just breathing here. And then we'll come forward into our lunge again, picking up the back knee, tucking under the toes, lifting off of the floor. Inhale, and then exhale to open. So right arm forward, left arm back. Breathing. And then exhaling the hands down. You can step up for a forward fold rather than your downward facing dog. And then heel toe your feet out so they're as wide apart as your mat, and start to sit your hips back for a yogi squat. So in our squat here, we're just gonna move a little bit from side to side. Just getting a little bit of a rocking motion happening through the hips. And then you can come to sit down here. Some whale song situation going on here. Bringing the feet in together. Sitting up nice and tall. And exhaling nice and deep, bowing over your feet. So chest is leading your forward fold down towards the floor. Head is in a neutral position. You can Open the soles of your feet and drop your knees out a little more. Breathing here. Inhale to sit up nice and tall. Exhale, bring those knees together. Extend the legs out long. We'll take a forward fold. Another variation. So coming to sit up nice and tall. You can bend through your knees a little bit here if that feels good for you, and you can separate the feet a little bit as well, just as if we were standing. Inhaling, you can even inhale the arms up and exhale to reach for the feet, ankles, or shins, whatever is within your reach. Bending down, so same thing, the chest is leading down. I'm not just putting my nose to my knees because I can. I'm keeping my spine nice and long and aligned. Inhaling to sit up, and you can come to a little seat here. So this practice is meant to be a quick way to warm up or cool down even after exercise, or just to start off your day with a little bit of a bang. So I hope that that was a fun flow for you guys to follow along with. I had a lot of fun filming it. There were a couple of little mishaps in there, and you know what? I think I'm just gonna leave them in because that's what real life is like, at least over here anyways. So thank you so much for watching. If you liked it, please leave a positive comment. Yeah, thank you. Bye.